Here we go, guilty guys and gals. The final episode of Straw 2. I don't know how to feel. We'll find out, I guess. More like epic log. Is everybody dead? Please, don't tell me they're dead. And that's everything. Who are these people? Oh no. Midori Yamaguchi. Do I know that? I don't think I know that last name. Alright, I just get to make up new voices. Great, in the last episode. Gee, to think that much happened while I was away. That's pretty much just Yuruko, but whatever. Hey, Aunt Monako? Oh, I see. She's got a lollipop. I thought that was a cigarette, and then I was like, wait a second. I don't know how to voice this person. Midori, how many times do I have to tell you to call me Miss Tomori? Or just plain Monako at least? Didn't she just call you Monako? I'm sorry. It's just... I'm a member of the intelligence department, yet I didn't contribute a thing while everyone else was working so hard. No. Don't take it the wrong way. There's nothing to feel sorry for. You couldn't help needing your treatment. After all, it's not like you were the only one who didn't do anything. I mean, I just sit here and answer the phone all day. Oh, she's like a receptionist? Okay. No, that would be why I haven't seen her before. Oh, she's got a lollipop in her mouth. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, but there's something you've absolutely got to hear. It's the weirdest rumor yet. I've heard that the personality override ended up working, and despite being brain dead, Akane Taira was able to wake up like everybody else. The one who ended up in her body was Yuki Maeda, right? To be honest, I don't know for sure. You don't? Supposedly, by the time the group made it out of the virtual world, Akane Taira had already disappeared. Disappeared? Keisuke said he was guarding the lab's entrance and managed to catch a glimpse of her. Or should I say, him, since the person inside was a boy. Either way, he tried to stop them from escaping, but without ever reacting, she dashed out of the laboratory. And she upon disappeared. Is that even possible? After all, that place is pretty much an island. That's why it doesn't make any sense. Did they straight up swim away and escape? That's impossible. Besides, Yuki Maeda's only a civilian. It's not like there were any consequences he had to face, so he didn't have a reason to make a break for it like that. Even if the body used to be that of the terrorist Akane Taira. What if it's because of the director? I don't think Mr. Kinjo would be willing to tolerate even that. Well, that's possible. I like how she's just become Southern. I know the first thing he did after exiting the virtual world was arresting those two criminals on the spot. Did he really arrest Yuruko? Like, seriously? Criminals? Oh, their names were listed in the report. Iroha Nijui. Oh, and Shobai. Okay. Really? He arrested Shobai? Jesus. It's Shobai Hashimoto. He was already the Foundation's secret trade partner. I suppose you already heard of that, Midori. Rumors spread quickly within the Foundation. If I was able to find out everything within a day of getting here, I'm pretty sure everybody knows. Right. Thanks to Mr. Kinjo, things are much more problematic than ever. Yeah. There are a lot of Foundation members who question his way of working. The controversy got out of hand. Now you can say that the Foundation is divided between those in favor of the Director's ideals and those against them. It's quite the mess. By the way, are you saying that the captured criminals are somewhere inside the Foundation? Yep, they're locked up in the basement. The legal system was put back on track the other day, wasn't it? Sooner or later they'd be put on trial instead of being stuck here. I see. Is there anything else? Wasn't there a civilian survivor too? Ah, you mean Yuruko. I'm still surprised. Never thought I'd see her again. I was under the impression that she died with the tragedy and all the things that came after. You know her? That's right. I gave her some cover-up while we worked together a long time ago. She was under the Foundation's protection until yesterday, and she left this morning. Ah. I asked if she wanted to work for the Foundation, but she refused the offer, saying she had something she needed to do. What am I supposed to say? It's not like I can force her to stay when she keeps refusing, and I was concerned some parts of her past history could be a potential conflict with the Director. Eh? Something wrong, Midori? Why the long face?
No, it's just hearing you go over everything, I'm grimly reminded. Mr. Otori, he's really dead. I won't be able to see him again.
Midori?
No, it's fine. I promised myself I'd stop crying over it. Yeah, I know the Foundation's tasks are dangerous, and that meeting the same fate as Mr. Otori isn't uncommon. And because I know that, I'm done crying. I won't cry.
You are the best of us. Truly.
I'm sorry, Auntie. I'm fine now.
Go ahead and cry your heart out. You're still so young, so you don't have to pretend you're strong. With age, the tears won't come even if you want to cry. So when you feel the need to cry, cry. And don't call me Auntie.
Thank you.
Anyways, it's about time we throw out the serious topics and lighten up the mood. You free right now, Midori? I don't have anything I need to get done at the moment, so what do you say we go outside for a bit of fresh air?
No, Miss Tamari. Haven't you caught wind of the latest report? Apparently there's a whole lot of processing to do.
Oh yeah, it's definitely tough. Our workload has piled up exponentially while the intelligence department was off on that island. Not to mention how hectic it's been since the director disappeared to who knows where, and the recent terrorist attack on the security squad. What? So yeah, we're having a shortage of labor. That's probably why the report was left there unprocessed. I sure hope Keisuke doesn't get a scratch on that pretty face of his.
Wait, the security squad? Is Ryutaro okay?
Ah, I see. Is Ryutaro's little girlfriend worried?
I'm not his girlfriend!
Okay. Whoa. Wow, it's been a long time since I seen you make that kind of face. It looks a bit more intimidating than before. But trust me, there's nothing to worry about. The squad's supposed to come back today, so Ryotaro will be back in no time.
I see.
Hey, you're really not dating that boy? What's the progress in your relationship? Have you kissed him yet?
That's it, I'm leaving.
Midori, where you going? Let's keep chatting, I'm bored.
I'm going down to the basement.
The basement? For what?
I'd like to talk to the prisoners.
What? Do you even know how dangerous it'd be to go in there alone? The criminals for a reason. One of them's an artist. Shobai, I get it. But Iroha, what's she gonna do? Scream at you?
I need their testimony to file the report I've been tasked with, since it looks like Miss Mikaro hasn't gotten to it yet. And I'm only going alone because we're short on staff. But, Miss Tamori, aren't you supposed to not leave your desk for long? You should probably get back to work.
You're fresh out of the hospital and far from fully recovered. You're best off leaving this to your superiors. Come on, stay and chat with me.
Sorry, I'm leaving now.
I like her design, Midori. Minako? She's got a neckerchief for some reason. Wait, Midori! You still haven't told me anything. How is it that your parents told you to behave like an adult? Alright, so is Midori our main character then? Also, show by sharpening a knife in here. I swear to God. Yo, Bubblehead.
Yeah? Yeah.
Oh God. What's the progress like? How much more time do I need to give you? Oh my goodness.
I'm almost done. Just a little bit more.
What a prison cell. Jesus. Okay. Still can't believe my last hope ended up being the likes of you. The only hand I can use after hitting rock bottom is this one.
What do you mean the likes of you? Without me, you couldn't do anything. If you keep acting like that, I might quit doing this, you know.
Oh, really? Do what you want. After all, you won't be able to escape by yourself either.
No. I was just kidding.
I don't like seeing them like this. It's not great. Concentrate and do it right. I heard the security squad is coming back today.
Really? Isn't that dangerous?
If I were you, I would have escaped 2 days ago. You really are incompetent.
I'm sorry. But my hands hurt so much. This is made of iron. If you don't use enough strength, it won't work.
Is she slithering away at the bars with a key? Good lord.
Hey, listen carefully. The only reason you can't work without any interruptions right now is because, or you can work without any interruptions right now is because of the lack of surveillance, due to the security squad being away. When the security squad is back, there'll definitely be more people in here too. It'll be all over. Think about it this evening as the time limit.
Tonight? That's way too soon.
So hurry up, damn brat.
I got it. It's almost done. Just a bit.
Really?
Hey, shall I? Can I ask you something?
No.
Oh, I see.
If you have that much time to waste, why don't you concentrate on your job?
You're so quiet that I can't concentrate. I'm just a talkative person. Yeah, that's it. It would be more effective if you said something.
Talk.
That moment. Ooh, and Sora gave you the final decision after you figured out the admin password. Shobai, oh, why did you take Sora's side and not Mikado's?
Why are you asking me about that?
Because I don't get it. Aren't you the kind of person who'd put zero interest in luck or the rest of the world as long as you get some profit, like Mikado said?
Well, honestly, I regret it a bit, especially seeing how I ended up here as a result of that choice.
I mean, I honestly thought you would be on Mikado's side when he said he would give you anything. And honestly, I think it would have been better if Mikado won. Look at us now. The Kisaragi Foundation's gonna put us on a trial. And I don't want to be a criminal.
Why? I don't know what to say, but I just didn't like it.
Eh? Why?
Seems like you don't understand.
Don't say that.
That's enough, damn brat. Don't think we're friends, understood? You and me just have the same goal. Just a temporary alliance to escape. Look at you. Why aren't your hands working? Can't you hurry, or do you want to live in here forever?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Since I got both hands tied up, can you lend me some help? In exchange, I'll get you out of here. That's all we have between us, so shut your mouth and hurry up. I don't need any more things to waste my life on when I'm already locked up down here.
Understood. Yeah, I think it worked. It came out the same way you told me.
So you finally did something useful. Incredible. Then let's begin. I'll brief you on the plan, so just follow me from behind.
Oh no. Midori's gonna get punched.
Hello? Is someone there? What's going on? Why aren't there any guards?
Oh no.
Ah! What? What happened?
Yeah, she got punched. Nope. Oh no.
Don't move.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah? Who's this girl? She isn't from this shift, is she? Are you the prisoners? How did you escape? That's a good question. Shobai always hides a security key inside his stomach. After puking the key and getting it out, it took some days to modify the key using the cell bars.
Asshole, why are you telling her all that? Your job is done, so shut up if you want to live.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, it doesn't matter. Nothing personal, but I need a hostage.
A hostage? What are you going to do?
Isn't it obvious?
Oh dear.
We're getting out of here.
Oh man, I don't even remember. I don't even remember what voices I give these people.
Oh, I'm tired.
Also, Keisuke is a lad, so I know that now.
Good work, Ryotaro. Even if the tragedy's over, there's still terrorist incidents and violence.
The whole country, no, the whole world's upside down. Do you think that storm will disappear so easily? Besides, even before the tragedy, such incidents remained overflowing.
Why won't they simply get along with each other? Why are people so eager to shed blood?
It doesn't matter why. It's different from the past when we weren't able to protect the people we loved. We have power now. Now it's just a peaceful world where we have to protect as many people as possible. Possible.
You're right.
Today's an important day, isn't it, Ryutaro? Midori's coming back today.
Really? Is that true? Now I remember. It's today.
Did you really forget? I hope she doesn't hate you for that.
Well, doesn't matter. Midori and I have that kind of relationship.
What's that relationship like?
That's...
Sorry for teasing you. Let's go in and rest. It was a big mission, and it's been a long time since I've seen Midori, so for now...
Wait a minute, Keisuke?
Huh?
Isn't it weird? Something seems off.
Now that I think about it... Kid, Keisuke, you're finally here!
Aunt Minako.
Oh, I see. What's happening? You look very agitated. We got a big problem. Midori! Emergency, major prison escape in process. All available units must immediately arm themselves and report to the lobby. I repeat, emergency. Oh dear.
What? Major prison escape?
It's gotta be those two. Additional intel. The fugitives have killed Suzuki and Matsui from the security department. Now they have Miss Yamaguchi from the intelligence department as a hostage. The hostage's security is top priority. Use of lethal force is prohibited. I repeat, the use of lethal force is prohibited. Be sure to follow the instructions given. Ryutaro, what are you doing? Come on, get ready!
Midori.
Alright. So, did they really escape on a motorcycle? Is Iroha gonna be in a sidecar right now? Never mind. Okay, maybe not. How did 3 people fit on that motorcycle?
I almost fell off. What are you doing?
It's the feds from the security department, and they got us surrounded.
Ah.
They're well trained.
Listen up. Shobai Hashimoto, Iroha Nijui. Surrender now and we'll spare your lives.
Is that really up to you? Frankly speaking, you're not even a cop, are you? Needless to say, what I'll get at the trial. I'm not an idiot, you know.
Then I have no other choice but to kill you. You know how do you do?
Not a chance. Midori!
Nice intimidation tactic. Shouldn't you guys know Shobai's like immune to intimidation? He's never been intimidated in his life.
Open the way, otherwise I kill this girl. Keisuke, don't shoot!
Keisuke, shoot!
What?
I don't care. Shoot these guys. I'll be fine.
What are you talking about, Midori? You won't be fine.
Ryutaro, I'm sorry I was caught like a fool, but I'm always sick. I don't help that much. I've always been a burden.
That's...
I don't want to be a burden for anyone anymore.
Midori?
Hey, they won't shoot us, right?
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Midori. I'll never forget your sacrifice. Keisuke, no! Are you crazy? Let's go, Ryutaro. They either killed Suzuki and Matsui. Do you want to let them escape and make their deaths meaningless? But... Besides, if we let those two escape, it's most likely more good people in other places will get hurt too. We can't let those trash pollute this world. No matter what, I'll catch them here. There won't be another incident like Satsuki's ever again. You're crazy! Why are you all just standing there? Restrain Ryutaro! I see, so we are seeing the division in Future Foundation, or Kisaragi Foundation, firsthand.
Captain, are you serious?
Hey, who do you think's the one in charge here? Do you want to neglect the potential suffering of countless other people to save one teammate in danger? It is an order. Restrain Ryutaro Maki.
Understood. Stop it! Stop! Let me go!
I'm sorry, Ryutaro. Keisuke, can I ask one last thing?
What is it?
The grave of my big brother Kakeru. Please look after it for me.
Kakeru Yamaguchi. Was he the priest? He wasn't the soccer guy, I know that.
I think it's because of my brother. The grass keeps growing fast. Someone has to cut it constantly.
Of course. Leave it to me. You've already done a great service.
Thank you.
Fuck, this ain't good.
Not good. What are you talking about?
The blue-head guy. He's cuckoo as the boss. The hostage is counterproductive against this guy. It ain't looking good. Fuck.
Yeah, why is this happening? You said I could live if I just followed your plan. You said I could live.
Are you ready, criminals? Die.
Stop!
Oh, jeez. Huh? It's jammed. Impossible. Oh my god, it's Sora. Well, you know. Oh. Can I do a cross between Sora and Yuki's voice? Good lord. Well, I guess she'd have Yuki's inflection on Sora's voice. I don't know, man.
What the?
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Midori!
Ryutaro.
You? Or you? It's kind of hard to say that one thing. Oh my god, another bridge is going to collapse because of ultimate luck. Or divine luck, or whatever.
Yeah. What? What is this?
Wow, the shaking is actually making my computer lag. That's crazy. Everyone fall back! It's collapsing! There's going to be a hole in the bridge with them on one side and them on the other. Yep.
What happened?
No. They jumped into the ocean. Yamamoto, contact headquarters for Marine Search Assistance. We need to track them down immediately. Hurry.
Why? Did the bridge completely collapse? This bridge was rebuilt recently, so why did it suddenly... Midori! Midori, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Yeah, I'm all right. It's just a bit of dust.
Are you hurt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just then, who just saved me?
Oh, they're gone. They jumped into the ocean with the guys from jail.
Who was it? That person appeared in an instant. Me, Keisuke, and the prisoners that escaped. No one was able to say a thing.
At first glance, I wasn't really sure due to the hood. Although, they look a little different, but as far as I know, it's gotta be.
Oh my. How is that supposed to help them escape on the water, Sora? Come on.
Oh, it's raining.
Midori, go back to the Foundation. I still have work to do.
You're going to work on the search? But during the rain, the search...
Oh, I see. It's to stop their helicopters. Gotcha.
That's not it.
Huh?
Since that day, after Mr. Kinjo's decisions led to Mr. Otori's death, I've been thinking. I understand why Mr. Kinjo did it. I know the Kisaragi Foundation he formed has been helping a lot of people, too. But this ain't it. Mr. Kinjo's twisted morals, Keisuke's blind adoption of those beliefs. It shouldn't be like that. The look on his face didn't change even when he's about to shoot someone he cares about. Where's the justice in that? Midori, who do you think is right?
I don't think either way is right.
Huh?
Mr. Kinjo, even Keisuke, Miss Mikaru, Ryutaro, Aunt Minako, Mr. Ando, and me too. Everyone has their own way of thinking. Besides, judging what's right or wrong based on their beliefs, I think that's arrogance.
I don't really understand, Midori.
I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't matter. Now more than anything, I'm just glad you're safe. Really, I'm so glad you're okay.
Hooray! Okay. Now what happened to the other three, I guess?
A few days have passed.
I guess we're just not going to see what happened to the three of them.
Kanetaira's appearance in the incident was obvious. The fact that he/she appeared in an instant and then disappeared once again spread pretty quickly around the Foundation thanks to our testimony. According to the incident report, the person inside of Kanetaira's body is supposed to be Yuki Maeda. To figure out the purpose and means of his/her sudden appearance, the Foundation tried to track him or her down, but after the prison escape with Shobai Hashimoto, no one seems to have seen a woman with gray hair. The apparition at the bridge was the last time we saw them. So in the end, was the personality overwrite in the virtual world successful? Was the person who appeared before us really Yuki Maeda? Did the power of luck disappear completely from this world? With none of us yet to get an answer, everyone's beliefs started to clash.
They were already clashing. Now they're clashing more. Uh-oh.
The flow of time resumes its course as if nothing happened at all. As it always did in the past, and will do in the future.
That's not it, right? Okay, good. Now we're back in Sora's brain. Hold on. Need a good sip of H2O.
Master Utsurao, what you gave me is happiness that I would never have expected. But there's nothing I can do to pay you back. I can't keep my promise to you forever. I will live on my own from now on. I guess that was a Kanetaira, not Sora. This is where my story ends. But before that, there's one last thing I wanted to ask. Were you happy being with me?
That's it? No! No! Oh. There's probably going to be a post-credit scene, right? These are really nice credits. I didn't really expect, like, something like this, right? I hope this song isn't copyright. Wow. I have to talk about all of Straw 2. Oh my god, how am I going to do that? There's so much. And I think the fact that at the end of, what is this, the 77th episode, 78th episode, I'm like, no, I need more. I think that really says something, right? I have a feeling that this game is going to be superior to the first, even though people have said the first is very good. Just because, you know, it's the next step in this developer's journey developing Danganronpa games. But there's so much I could say about all of this. I guess the first thing I'll say before people start signing off the video is I will be doing a tier list of Straw 2 characters. And I will be doing other stuff about this game. Like, for example, Straw 2, another memesicle, has been talked about forever now. Because I've been waiting to finish the game, and it took like 2 extra months from where I expected it to be done, right? But man, I said this before as well, but every character in this game had some sort of point, right? There's only like, I guess I'll save it for the video, but the only character I feel like got a little bit robbed is Iroha, because she never got like a conclusion to her arc, I guess. I feel like everyone else did. Which is kind of crazy considering how many characters were in this game. Because it's not just even the base 16. Right? There's like the 3 from the previous game, Teruya, Rei, and Kinjo. And then you had Akane Taira, you had Utsuro, you had the Future Foundation folks. They didn't get as much, but, you know. They still like start in the epilogue and through the end of chapter 5 too. There's just so much like in this game. It's kind of crazy that it manages to, you know, balance it all. Because that's something Danganronpa as a franchise has struggled with forever, right? Are the credits already over? Oh my god, I didn't even get to start about talking. I guess this has only been a 30-minute long episode, so if I talk a bunch more, you won't really care. And you, aw, thanks to viewers like you, thank you. Alright, is there a post-credits? End. Da-da-da-da-da. One last commemorative item. Okay. This makes me feel like there might be something here. No, that's it. You get a special title screen, though. That's kind of cool. Oh, what is this music? Hold on, I have to turn this back up. I think this is the trial end music, right? When the vote has been cast. That makes sense. This game isn't perfect. I'll say that. I gas it up a lot, but obviously it's not perfect. When it comes to like the mini games and stuff, there's quite a few of them where it's like, oh my god, this is unmanageable. But that's kind of true in regular Danganronpa too. And it is impressive for RPG Maker. I will of course say that. Certainly better than anything I could do. Which is unfortunate because at some point I'd like to try out a Danganronpa game in this format. Seems I have limited experience with RPG Maker, and I feel like it'll be pretty neat. But I don't know, man. I said it before and I'll say it again. This is the best Danganronpa game I've ever played, which is hilarious, but it's true. Because it doesn't fall for the traps of normal Danganronpa games. The middle 3 trials didn't feel like a drag, you know? It didn't have a villain who felt a little bit shoehorned and weak. Mikado was genuinely, like, really fun to take down, really fun to see lose, you know? And that's what you want from a villain. I guess Monocro was a little weak. You could say that as a criticism of this game. In comparison to Monokuma, Monocro is certainly less intimidating. But I think that was the point, right? He's not really supposed to be, like, evil. He's basically Monami, which is... I think I made that connection when he died. Yeah, I don't know. What's the weakest chapter in this game? That is really hard. Wow. Maybe chapter 4, just because none of it really mattered. Nikke just died for no reason. But then again, it kind of... it was kind of a great pre-trial chapter instead of, like, trial chapter, you know? I don't know. I also really like Sora. I know I've said this before as well, but I feel like Sora's got the same sort of edge as Hajime when it comes to, like, protagonists, where they aren't total pushovers. Like, that's kind of a problem I have with Makoto and Shuichi. Like, on one hand, they're, like, total badasses in some circumstances, and then on the other hand, they're total wusses who won't even, like, think about standing up for their friends. Like, even if they literally can't do it, because they would die if they did it, there's still times where Sora was like, this is terrible, I feel like I have to do something, but I can't, or whatever. And she's constantly sassing Mikado and microaggressing against him in any way she can. I just think that's, you know, that's good. I think my least favorite... I really shouldn't say this stuff yet, because I should save it for the tier list, so I'm going to zip about that. But I'm kind of surprised we never got a definitive answer in the end. I guess Divine Luck lives on through Sorayuki there, which kind of makes sense. Like, why would Divine Luck be contained within Sora and not within Akane's body? I do think it's probably Yuki under there, who went under some sort of a transformation over the like few weeks that have passed since the game ended. Just because, as much as I like definitely think Sora would want to save people, I think it would probably be Yuki who would save Iroha and Shobai, you know? Because Yuki and Sora had very different opinions about them. Sora was always like, yeah, when we get out of here, we'll spend our time, right? Where I think from Yuki's point of view, he would see Iroha more as a victim of Utsuro than like a conspirator at that point, right? Like Utsuro saved her, sure. But unlike Hajime, for example, who was in life-threatening danger, Iroha was just in like a bad place mentally, you know? And that, of course, could lead to life-ending decisions. But I feel like without Mikado, she would still be around, you know? Like, Mikado didn't literally save her. In a way, he kind of ruined her life because now everyone expects her to be a perfect artist. And she's, like, you know, stuck with this feeling that she has to live up to that expectation even now. Like, back when she was a kid or whatever, I think eventually, as she was growing up, she would have probably had some sort of a goth phase or whatever and said, fuck you, Dad, and then went to live on her own or something like that. Because it brings me back to, like, Fire Emblem in a weird way, just because I've been thinking about Fire Emblem a lot lately. In Mila, in Fire Emblem 2, there's two dragons, right? One who rules humanity. They're both gods. One who rules humanity by strength, trying to toughen them up without giving them too much, and making them earn everything, right? Which on one hand is kind of bad, but on the other hand, they are strong and self-sufficient. On the other hand, there's Mila, who's this very generous goddess who gives her people everything they desire. And when the two gods, like, go to bed or whatever, they slumber for thousands of years, neither side really goes too well. The Regalians are constantly infighting and trying to take over land, which were the people who were trained in strength. Well, the other side, Mila's side, starts to dwindle because they never learned how to protect themselves or like fend for themselves. And I feel like Mila, like Mila's side of the argument is very much Iroha. Like she never learned self-respect because she always knew that everything that everybody was praising her for was from this power, right? Which is why in her utopia, her main thing is she wants people to respect her for what she can do, like her drawing of manga and stuff, because that's something she's passionate about and she's good at. It's not that they're praising her again for being a good painter, because that was never something she was good at. I don't know why I delved into a character analysis of Iroha in the ending thing. Maybe just because I was looking for that in the end, like Iroha had to learn to be a little bit self-sufficient, but, you know, she's got her whole life to figure it out now, assumedly. I like Shobai. I like Shobai's arc. I'd say this mostly because usually the ending survivors in Danganronpa have the least character development. V3 is kind of the exception to that, but in the first two, that's kind of true. I like Shobai's arc of basically putting faith in people, and in the end, it pays off, even though it doesn't look like it did because he ends up in prison for a while. But by putting his faith in Sora and the rest of the people that he'd been, you know, quote-unquote friends with, he's able to get off scot-free when Yuki comes to save him. Yuki's arc, I will talk about in the video about tier lists. Sora's is the same. I think it's a little bit too complicated to go over here. Who's the other one I was thinking of? I like that Tsurugi Kinjo has caused this divide in the Kisaragi Foundation. I think that's a really neat idea because it feels like something that would naturally occur, right? Like, after learning that your director's orders directly killed one of the, like, not only founding 3 members of the foundation, but kind of the nicest member of the foundation, that probably leaves some, you know, doubts in your mind about if what you're doing is right. And I like how in the ending that whole problem is represented by Keisuke and Ryutaro. Gives them, you know, a purpose. So that was neat. I don't know, man. Just a good game. This is like regular Danganronpa 2, but good. The only thing I can say is I feel like the void thing, as much as I like the concept of voids, I feel like they kind of took away from the helplessness of the scenario a bit. You know? Because the voids were totally in on the plan. Like, they didn't kill because they felt like they had to. And that's something I always dislike in Danganronpa, when a person is basically forced to kill. There is a little bit of nuance there, where they really didn't... Well, one, Hajime didn't know he was actually going to die for it. But the other ones felt like their deaths were assured if they didn't go through with the plan. So I suppose it's not entirely, like, victimless in terms of the murderers. But it does. The game does do a good job getting you to like the voids. Like, I'm genuinely sad that Nikkei, Emma, Hajime, and Nikkei, Emma, Hajime... Who was the other one I'm forgetting? Oh no, it would have been Iroha, so it's just those 3. I'm sad that they died. I felt like they didn't deserve it. They turned out to be some of the nicer people in the group, you know? Freaking Kokoro. I kind of like, too, how you have these, like, literal evil villains, you know, in the Void. But the, like, most despicable people of the group were people that were brought in as regular people. Like Kokoro, Kanade. Those 2 are indisputably worse people than, like, Hajime, Emma, at least. Maybe not Nikkei. Nikkei is a little bit off the rails there, but I don't know. Void is kind of like the Despair Kids done right. You know? I think that is the best analogy I could make. So yeah, Mikado was good. Main character was good. Most of the survivors had satisfying arcs. Void was interesting as a concept. The whole computer thing was well executed, like very well executed. I really liked how they played around with that, especially like the Tower of Babel being like a insert from like a USB drive or whatever, like corruption almost. They fall through the floor. I liked the introduction of new characters for the 6th trial. They didn't feel shoehorned in at all. It felt very natural. I like how that they had the balls to kill Chiruya off for real. It's very sad though. I miss Chiruya. It's sad this isn't like the actual Danganronpa 2 where they go back and just save everybody, you know? But it's better this way, okay? That was a very cheap ending, alright? It's the anime's fault, really. The game didn't end with that. I will be interested to know if LINUJ, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry, but if they decide to develop another game, I will be interested to check it out. But before that, I have to go back and play the first game. Which should be interesting. It'll be interesting to see the origin of all of these characters, especially Tsurugi Kinjo. I had people tell me that Tsurugi used to be their favorite character, and then he showed up in this game and was kind of an asshole. I'm interested to see if I'll actually like Tsurugi or not. I have the feeling that I won't, just because I've been tainted by this game's portrayal of him. Which, it's totally logical that he would end up this way, especially considering he was the ultimate policeman, you know? But, you know, it's just sad. I'm sad we didn't get any last words from Yuruko. We never find out if she, you know, reconnects with Sora. She could have been in the prison too. Kinjo wanted to arrest her. I guess that wouldn't have been, that would have been even worse for his reputation among people, probably. I don't know. Again, I'll say this as my final thing. I think the fact that when the game ended, I said no because I wanted more really tells you how much I enjoyed my time with it. And I hope you guys enjoyed your time with it too, and with me playing it, because it's been like a year and a half playing this game just because I had to wait for stuff to come out, right? And I'm glad I got to actually play it at the end. It's very nice. But I guess that's it. Just like these folks, we got to move forward, so. But first I have to finish everything I've started. So after Omori concludes, or Hamilton concludes, whichever comes first, probably Hamilton, we will get to DRA if I can find the video playlist for it. I'm sure I can. People in Discord are already linking it like months ago. I'm really sad this is over. Alright, I better go. I've droned on long enough about this game. I mean, it's been a year and a half. I think I've talked about it enough. So thank you all so much for watching this experience of a game. And I hope you'll continue watching with me as we go forward to other things. Like, subscribe. Do it for Teruya. And my dog, apparently. Cameo. Okay. Alright. I'll deal with that now. Goodbye, y'all. See you soon.